Eala pounds Sakatsume to reach PWO Finals. Manila, Alexandra Eala stormed into the quarterfinals of the Philippine Women's Open after posting an impressive straight-sets victory over Japan's Himino Sakatsume last night at the Rizal Memorial Sports Complex. The second seed showcased her form with a 6-4, 6-0 win, taking full control of the match after a tightly contested opening set. Eala dominated the second set, not allowing Sakatsume any room to recover. She finished with 67 total points compared to Sakatsume's 46 and converted 5 of 7 breakpoint opportunities. Her strong return game proved crucial as she collected 30 receiving points, repeatedly putting pressure on her opponent's service games. After an exchange of holds in the first set, Eala caught fire in the second, winning 9 consecutive games to close out the match and secure her place in the round of 8. Eala, the lone Filipina still standing in the women's singles draw of the tournament, will next face Camila Osorio of Colombia in the round of 8 tonight. Meanwhile, the campaign ended for the remaining Filipina doubles pairs in the round of 32 following separate straight-set losses. Teniel Maitis and Steffi Mari the Aludo bowed out after being swept by veteran Japanese duo Kanako Morisaki and Manu Ayukawa, 6-2, 6-2, in a match that lasted just 58 minutes. Maitis and Aludo acknowledged the difference in competition at the WTA level compared to the tournaments they are used to. Rovi Balate and Elizabeth Abarque also failed to advance after losing to the tandem of Japan's Hiroko Kuwata and China's Yi Chiu, 6-0, 6-2. The Kuwata-Yi pair controlled the match from start to finish, quickly taking the first set before sealing the win in the second. /PN. Relentless resolve. Eala pounds Sakatsume to reach PWO quarterfinals. In the heart of Manila's historic Rizal Memorial Tennis Center, under the bright lights and surrounded by an electric crowd that seemed to breathe with every rally, Eala once again captivated the hearts of tennis fans, not just in the Philippines, but across Asia and beyond. On January 28, 2026, the 20-year-old Filipino tennis phenom delivered a commanding performance to defeat Japan's Himino Sakatsume 6-4, 6-0 in the round of 16 of the Philippine Women's Open, PWO, booking her spot in the tournament's quarterfinals. But this wasn't just another victory. It was a statement, a mix of grit, growth, redemption, and raw talent, delivered on one of the sport's most emotional stages. A tale of 2 sets. From tug-of-war to total control. The first set of the match played like a tightly coiled spring. Sakatsume, known for her tenacity and sharp shot-making, didn't make things easy. Games swung back and forth as both players held serve, testing each other's patience, speed, and strategy. At 4-4, it seemed that the momentum could tilt either way. But Eala, showing both poise and precision, claimed the next 2 games to take the set 6-4. The second set unfolded like a different chapter entirely, one where Eala authored every line. She dominated from the first point, breaking Sakatsume early and refusing to let up. Her ground strokes were deep and controlled. Her serve had purpose and pace. In a stunning display of power and focus, Eala blanked her opponent 6-0, a bagel set that left no doubt as to who was in command on that night. As the final point sealed the victory, the crowd erupted with cheers, and Eala acknowledged them with a deep breath and a smile that reflected both satisfaction and relief. It was a defining moment, a home court triumph under pressure, a performance that fused talent with maturity. More than just a home win. For many athletes, winning at home can add immense pressure. Every point feels heavier, every rally takes on extra significance. Eala, already a recognized rising star on the WTA circuit, has embraced that pressure with grace and determination. The PWO was her chance to make a statement in front of an expectant crowd, to show that she isn't just a visitor in the world of elite women's tennis, she belongs there. Indeed, this victory was more than just progression to the quarterfinals. It was affirmation. It was vindication. And for those who followed her previous encounters with Sakatsume, there was an unmistakable element of sweet redemption. In their last meeting, at the Japan Open in 2023, Sakatsume had handed Eala a difficult loss that lingered in memory and pride alike. But here, in Manila, Eala flipped the script with authority, especially in that second set dominance, which was almost poetic in its completeness. What this means for Eala's journey. With the quarter-final berth secured, Eala's next challenge was set, a looming match against Colombian star Camila Osorio, a player with her own formidable record and hunger to advance deep into the PWO draw. This promises to be a clash of styles and wills, a battle not just for the semifinals, but for momentum, confidence, and narrative. This run at the PWO isn't just another event on the calendar for Eala, it's part of a broader ascent in her career. In 2025, she made history by becoming the first Filipina ever to reach a WTA Tour final, a landmark achievement that resonated far beyond Manila and marked her name on international tennis's long list of firsts. Every win, whether against a seasoned veteran or an up-and-coming contender, adds experience, confidence, and depth to her game. It prepares her not just for the thrills of the moment, but for the pressures of the world's biggest stages, from Grand Slams to future finals. The style of a champion, what sets Eala apart? So what makes Eala such a compelling and effective player on the WTA circuit? Mental fortitude under pressure throughout the match. Especially in the tight moments of the first set, Eala demonstrated remarkable resilience. She didn't just power through, she measured her timing, adjusted her tactics, and stayed mentally sharp when it counted most. All-around skill set Eala's game blends defensive resilience with offensive aggression. Her ground strokes carry depth and spin, her serve placement is tactical, and her movement across the court reveals both anticipation and agility. In the second set, this combination overwhelmed Sakatsume, an emphatic reminder that raw power without precision can be neutralized, but precision with power can rule. Adaptability and growth. From the highs of her WTA final run to the lessons learned in tough losses, Eala's journey reflects growth. She knows how to learn, adjust, and come back stronger, a mark of champions across eras and generations. A moment for the fans, a statement for the sport. As the Filipino crowd roared their support, flags waving, voices shouting encouragement, this win became more than a match result. It became a shared moment between a fan base and a rising star who represents not just athletic excellence but cultural pride. For many young players in the Philippines and throughout Southeast Asia, Eala's success is more than inspirational, it's transformative. It broadcasts a message that the world stage is accessible, that dreams can be realized, and that representation matters. In the broader landscape of women's professional tennis, Eala continues to carve out a space for herself, not as an underdog, but as a contender. Her climb into the top 50 of the WTA rankings, deep runs in major events, and now another quarterfinal appearance at a home tournament all underscore a player who is destined for even greater heights. Looking ahead, what comes next?